Yep, I just told her I like rubbing up against her.
Hello, you guys. Welcome. Here's another Feel It Real Fun for you. I fall into that trap
Well,
every single time. On the 3rd of February 2022.
I gotta tell you what. I'm sorry.
11
I'm
days.
sorry. I tend to be preoccupied whenever you are really clever like that, and I never appreciate it till later. So it's like I'm gonna just pause right now, and I'm gonna let you know how much I appreciate all the hard work that went into that, and you actually doing it, both.
Thinking up what to say and
Yeah,
then saying
absolutely. I
it.
mean, I know you worked hard at that, and
Well, no, I didn't work hard.
for maybe hours even.
No.
I mean, that faraway look in your eyes that you've had all morning, I get it now. Just thank you,
No,
so
I've been
much.
saying it all year, but the problem is I fall into the
Wait,
old
you've been
pattern
saying it all year, oh yeah?
of the feel. Welcome to another Feel It Real Fun in the 30th of December 2021.
Oh my
And
God.
now I've got to totally get that out of my head. So it's a Feel It Real Fun for you on the 3rd of February 2022.
All right, look at that. All these Triple D people here, like Tabitha,
Hello, Tabitha
Tabitha,
and
Uma,
Valerie.
Uma,
In
Uma,
fact,
Shaga,
Tabitha,
Sizzle. You ever
that
notice?
was the lady on Bewitched.
Yeah,
And she did
Tabitha.
her nose.
Oh yeah, Tabitha.
Tabitha.
Vanessa is here too. Triple D.
Oh,
Vanessa,
Tardy Terry.
Triple D
Hello.
Terry.
Not
Triple D
Tardy
Jess.
anymore.
Triple D Kadra.
Kadra.
Hey, anybody
Oliver.
noticing a pattern here, by the way? You guys that are still not doing Triple D, that still aren't in MM, like we were just talking about someone, I'm not going to name a name, but it's like, how long can you sit around and go, I'm going to think about
How many
doing MM,
years?
right?
Yeah, years.
Right?
I know. It's a.
I seriously, I every now and then I get someone to say, it ain't resonating with me, it's not giving to my vibration, and I go, fine, I realize you're pretty fucked, right? So it ain't gonna resonate with your vibration and your vortex. But I'm telling you, like pretty much all the time, like at least 5-10 times a week, I get the I should have done it sooner. Right?
Yeah.
Crest commercial over. Triple D Lisa family.
And Sizzler. Hello.
Yeah, and there's the thing with Triple D for you guys that haven't done that yet. Seriously, I mean, like all the time we get the I feel like I'm all alone in the universe. I don't get along with, and just fuck, man. Triple D family. Then there's Sizzle. I'm sorry, Victoria. I just can't help it. You're my best friend.
Interrupting.
Yep. Sizzle actually gathers the people around. He collects them all.
He
It's like, let me find
does.
some more Triple D people and like let's all go out and eat something. It's like I love that man.
I
So-
know. It's
and I
lovely.
love that man. I do. He's my
I
buddy.
know.
Galaxy. Look at him. He's tagging and bagging. Okay.
And
Victoria,
guess,
I'll hand it over to you.
manifesting gold with the golden rule.
Oh, you
is
completed the intro?
today's subject.
Oh, wow.
So go to freeneville.com.
221 email list, pseudo. Check your spam, check your promotions, drag it in because we will send you a confirmation email. If you don't click the link, we can't email you. Right? And if you send it to me saying, will you click the link for me? No.
We can't do that.
No, we're not allowed to do that.
Well,
Like we put
you
all
could
that.
send us remote details for your computer. We could remote into your computer.
Oh, yeah.
No, we're not
Yeah,
doing that. Sorry.
exactly. Like the people in Turkey. Yo, Triple D Bennett Gill.
And so I'm going to skip because we did the MM, we did the DD. So for refunds, visit our YouTube channel, feelitrealfun.com.
That's right.
All right.
Look at that. There's my buddy,
Hello, Bruce
the,
Root.
the doctor of
Was that
verbs and
Bruce Root
adverbs.
or Bruce Root? It was Bruce. Yeah, the doctor, Bruce.
Doctor.
Okay,
No,
I
he's
thought
not.
it was
No,
Bruce
it's
Root
Brian.
for a
It's
sec.
Dr. Brian.
Dr. Brian.
Dr.
Sorry.
B.
I
Ryan.
thought I saw Bruce Root there.
There's Ashley. Do you guys go in separate rooms to watch, or do you watch together separately?
Okay,
All right.
so what are we talking about today, babe?
See, back in the old days, people would have marital problems because inside the room they moved this thing called a television set, right? So they'd watch TV together but not each other, right? Now everyone has their own devices in their bed, so they have different screens they watch separately but together but not each other.
Yeah.
But anyway, let's skip all that for now and talk about the golden rule because today, Victoria, what is the title of today's show?
Well, I just said it. Manifesting gold with the golden rule.
I'm so good at paying attention to you today.
Yeah.
Right. So,
Okay.
she agreed.
Now, so we need to sort of pick out what bits.
We're just going to do the top
First
one,
paragraph?
that first whole quote. That's yours.
Okay. So we're going to do a Neville Goddard quote, and it starts: "This warning was given to man in the famous golden rule.
I love warnings, by the way. People go, you should always be positive, never be negative. Have you listened to Neville? Have you listened to him when he says, like, I ordered clams, right?
Yeah.
This is not charity,
Yeah.
right? Come back here, young man, right?
Yep. Do unto others that which you would have them do unto you. We know that bit.
Yep, I am like,
You may desire something for yourself, or you may desire for another. If your desire concerns another, make sure that the thing desired is acceptable to that other. The reason for this warning is that your consciousness is God, the giver of all gifts. Therefore, that which you feel and believe to be true of another is a gift you have given him. The gift that is not accepted returns to the giver.
alrighty, guys. So I'm going to hit the whole special person thing real quick, and they're going to move into like manifesting gold with this, right? Like real gold, like physical gold, like Italian gold. You know what I mean? Like not the 9-carat shit that you can buy now. A couple years ago,
House gold.
yeah, a couple years ago, I went and I just said I'm buying Victoria some earrings, right?
Yeah, you need to buy me some more, actually.
Well, I went out and I had a hard time because like they were making earrings out of 9-carat gold, and I'm like, what is 9-carat gold? And they're like, oh, it's 9 carats of gold. It's like, no, that's like almost no gold at all. That's like mostly tin, right? I get it. You don't want 24-carat gold jewelry because it bends, right? But you also don't want 9-carat gold. That's like tin foil. Right?
I like rose gold, just so you know.
I like
when
real...
you shop for a gift for me.
Gift.
Maybe in 11
days. When they let me back in the shop. Yes. All right, so I need that quote nearby, by the way.
Okay.
All right. I don't want to look the whole way over there.
Okay, you look there, on your belly.
Like, where the fuck is he looking at? All right, so, ready? Okay. Do unto others that which you would have them do unto you. If, let's go down a little bit. If your desire concerns another, make sure that thing desired is acceptable to each other or to that other. By the way, that doesn't mean that you have to walk around saying, excuse me, Uma, is it okay if I imagine up fish for you? Right? Like Uma may or may not be in the mood for fish. I really don't care. But I can guarantee this much. I know her. Well, you guys know her as Valerie. Right? I know her as Uma Shaga. See, I know she likes yummy food. So I can imagine her having a yummy dinner, and then surprise, for some reason she posted all over Facebook, right? That's cool to me, right? I'm not manipulating her into having a happy meal or anything like that. I'm just imagining her having a yummy meal,
a McDonald's
right?
Happy meal.
So I'm not going to go fish for Uma, right? I'm just going to go imagine her happy, right? Sort of like what I do with this one, right? Imagine her okay with me being a dick, right? Because I am what I am. So anyway, therefore that which you feel and believe true of another is a gift you have given him or her. The gift that is not accepted returns to the giver. Now this is really important, right?
Yeah, it doesn't mean that you try and find the one person who thinks they want money but doesn't really want money, and then go, I hope they win the lottery. Maybe they'll win the lottery, $4 million.
That's right.
And they won't accept it, so it'll come to me.
Okay, ready? I am imagining Uma and Jess and Alice all winning the lottery. I'm being a sneaky one. I'm going to backdoor my lottery win in, right? So in other words, why would I imagine each of them winning the lottery? Well, because they're all fucked up, man. Like, none of them, they can't feel like real worth shit. None of them are really interested in finding out the truth about them that sets them free. So imagine each of them hitting the lottery. That way it's all like good, right? Like
it's all good.
It's all good.
It comes to us,
right? Yeah, because they'll buy me something, right?
Nah, you don't want that.
Or if they reject it, like I don't deserve, I need more self-lovingness or something like that, right? It's like no. See, here's the cool thing, right? When you imagine loving for another. See, I just do simple things. Like Jess is here. I imagine real simply. I don't go like, you know what I imagine for Jess? Triplets. Oh, yeah. Wouldn't that be fun? Triplets. Right?
No, we don't want triplets.
Exactly. Look at this one. Don't do that. Don't do that, right? So, but here's what I do imagine, right? Happy mom. Right? See, at some level, there's a chunk size where I can go, right? What do I imagine for Jess today? What do I imagine about Andrew Villanueva?
And
Right?
I saw Cara Crittenden sneaking too.
Oh, did
Oh,
she? I
yeah.
didn't see her sneak by, right?
Yes.
So here's the fun thing, guys. We've got a little love pack for you guys that are hooked on manifesting love. It's called howtomanifestlove.com. Oh my God, a catchy title, right? Howtomanifestlove.com, right? So in there, one of the things that we talk about is imagine them happy.
Yeah.
Because if you love someone, you know what you want? You want them to be happy. Wow, Cara has twins. Wow, I grew up with triplets, right up the street. Talk about fun. Yeah, they were a hoot. But anyway, right? Hello, Andrew
Hello,
Villanueva.
Andrew and Nancy. Hello.
So, therefore, that which you feel and believe to be true of an other. See, you know what I imagine about Nancy? Happy. And it's not just happy. And no. I imagine her satisfied. I imagine her adventurous. I imagine her curious. Just the basic core things. You know what? I imagine Ashley. Ashley wants twins? Alrighty. Next thing you know, you find out Dr. Brian's a twin. So there's always ways to have fun with things, right? I imagine you all having more fun. And that is the cool thing, because when you imagine whatever you imagine for, you ever notice Grandpa used to say something to me? He'd say, 20? I'd say, yes, Grandpa. He says, if you leave the house in the morning and you bump into an asshole, you bumped into an asshole. I says, yes, Grandpa, right? He'd just look at me and he'd say, 20? I'd say, yes, Grandpa. If you leave the house and you bump into assholes all day long, you're the asshole.
Yeah.
I go, all right.
Yep.
So, how to get gold by using the golden rule. Ready? We imagine your fun. We imagine your success. Right? I imagine a couple things. Now, notice how cool this is. And this is not a back door. This is sincere. Back when, I went to internet marketer school, right? One of the things that they said was 92% of people that purchase an online course never do anything with it. And I'm not a fan of that. I'm not a fan of give me $97 for a 90-day program and never fucking do it. Right? I am not a fan of that. Here's what I'm a fan of. I'm a fan of do it. Right? And here's the cool thing. So, Bob buys it. I imagine getting Bob's emails. And we tell Bob, email us once a week or else you will die. And it's fuck, man. No, I say, look, if you want to email, I'd like to get to know you. Right? A lot of people are shocked because I actually email back and they go, wow, I never expected you to email back. Right? You're real. I'm real. Right? Yeah. Which leads us to the other part. So imagine lovingly for others. Right? Just when I go down the street and I see a guy gimping along, I imagine him gimping less or having fun or skipping and all that stuff. If I see a young girl or an old lady or a teenage boy, I imagine him having fun. Right? It's not like I just go, where's our problem I can fix? I'm going, right, where's someone that we can just amp up a little more? It's called everywhere. Right?
Turn good into great.
Yeah. Bad into good, good into great. By the way, guess who made that up? We did. Right? Revisiontothemax.com. See, we have all these little tiny websites. Take your hard-earned money.
We do.
We do.
Imagine namecheap.com.
Namecheap.
Boy,
y'all want to have fun. Namecheap, buy their stock because we buy a lot of domain names and shit from them. But here's what's cool. Ready? What are you imagining about people without realizing it? Here's the twist today. Because if you're imagining money is hard earned, right? You're not imagining anything about money. You're imagining things about people. It's hard for people to earn money. When you're imagining I'm imagining you getting that soulmate because I know how hard it is to find one. Well, what are you imagining? Right? Instead of imagining them happy, you're imagining them, you're lucky, you better chase it. Chase it, put it in a corner, tie it up. Don't let it get away. It's your soulmate. Right? It's stuff it under the mattress. Right? Some of us might like that. Anyway, yeah.
He would actually. He's got his gravity. No, whatever those.
Oh, I tell you what, I got that gravity blanket,
the heavy
man.
ones. When I make the bed, it feels like I'm picking up a 10-year-old kid.
Yeah, you got to look at her arms, right? It's like sleeping with a dead midget on top of you every night.
He loves it.
It's great.
Okay.
Anyway, for any of the midgets out there, not being bad against you, right? So. But just notice what are you noticing, right? Or you imagine the loogie's going to kill everyone, then you imagine people are weak. Right? I imagine people having fun. I imagine people being healthy. I imagine the loogie's no big deal. It comes every 100 years, right? Do some research, right? In Neville's lifetime, I forget, I looked it up one day because I got tired of the incessant fucking emails with people going, you know what? I'll get on with my life once the loogie's dead. So, radio. Like in Neville's lifetime, I looked up how many pandemics there were, right? Oh my God. I mean, like, yeah, how many pandemics, how many of the other demics, whatever. And it's like, Neville lived through a lot of shit, right? Yeah. Versus, like, and we're going, all right, look, our world is over. If Neville would have waited to leave Barbados until all the shit was over, he'd still be there.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, therefore, what you feel and believe to be true of another is a gift you have given him. The gift that is not received returns to the giver. So, for y'all that are in business and stuff and that are going like, oh, are you guys that just want to hit the lottery because I don't want to take no one's hard-earned money? All right, where do you think the lottery winnings come from? Oh, people's hard-earned money? But they gave it away. Just imagine something differently. Imagine success. Imagine fun. Imagine more people living from the state of boundless forest. Because whenever you get that, it's just like radio.
Yeah.
There are people that get divorced over the price of butter.
Name me one.
Oh, pretty much my parents. It always came down to money. It's like, oh, you should have bought the cheap butter, the shed spread. Fuck's sake, man. Like, spend 20 extra cents on the good butter. And don't fight with your missus over the price of butter. Fight with her about something that's, like, good.
Okay.
All right. Golden rule. Gold.
Yeah, golden rule.
Okay.
Tell us, what was your...
But I got one more.
Hashtag strawberry bit. He's got one more you might want to
One more little quote. Ready? Hold on. Only accept such states as true of others that you would willingly accept as true of yourself. That you may constantly create heaven on earth.
Oh, that's lovely.
Yeah, that's what I want to button it up with today. And there's a whole massive quote after that, but I promised myself I would not screw Victoria over with like trying to type all that shit in. But only accept such states as true of others that you would willingly accept as true of yourself, that you may constantly create heaven on earth. Ooh. Boom. All right.
Okay. So I'll do it one more time.
Let's do it one more time, Victoria.
Tell us, what was your hashtag strawberry bit? The last part of that very last sentence about always create heaven on earth. What was it?
Only accept such states as true of others that you would willingly.
That you may constantly. It's that you may constantly create heaven on earth.
You want to create heaven on earth? By the way, you'll notice Neville doesn't say earth is an illusion, heaven's just in your head, man. Like none of them really exist, dude. So like none of them have free will, and they can just like you can do their bidding and all that shit. And like except true that like of states like man, they came back to you and abandoned their family because fuck it, their family don't matter. I mean, even though they blocked you on the Facebook. Right. Only accept such states as true of others that you would willingly accept as true of yourself. Imagine them happy. I see all the names here. I see Alessandra. I remember, whenever she started up her singing bit, and I went, right? Like,
Right.
Anywho, all right, Yeah. So,
what was your hashtag strawberry bit?
My hashtag strawberry bit was not forgetting to put that last quote in because that whole thing, constantly create heaven on earth. This is not about 3D versus 4D and the illusion and what's real is me, what's not real is what I want. And like, you get all that fucking weird shit.
There's lots of... I just saw another little bit. So your world is a gift you have given to yourself. The nature of the gift is determined by your conception of yourself plus the unaccepted gifts you offered others. Like there's some beautiful things.
This is a gorgeous quote. This is all going to go up in the show notes.
Yeah.
All right, so you can find that on the YouTubes.
Yeah.
Just remember the title of today's show is Manifesting Gold with the Golden Rule. It'll be edited by Victoria professionally, and sound brought to you by the Blue Yeti and 20 going like this.
Yep.
Yay.
Okay, so we better wrap this up because you've got a very important call with Jumpin' Joe.
Oh, it's in an hour.
Oh, I thought we were hard pushed for time. Right. Either way, we will. So, go to freeneville.com.
221 email list
Pseudo-random goodness.
By the way, here's what we do. See, I imagine you guys getting gold from the daily email, and people like Sizzle share that, right? And here's what's cool. I don't imagine the email bothers people, right? I imagine that it gives to them. Well, guess what? I read the daily email too, right? If I imagine, A, it's the shit I bother people with, you think I'd bother to read it?
Yeah.
Ooh, right? Next, Victoria.
Join our 90-day adventure at manifestingmasterycourse.com.
Rob Begg, yada, yada.
Yeah.
Yep.
And for refunds, visit our YouTube channel, feelitrealfun.com.
Lisa LaRock said, fabulous live. Thank you. Appreciate that.
Thank you.
You know, it really is beautiful. Here's my ultimate strawberry bit. You guys, we show up, you show up. I mean, like, seriously, for me, this is the miracle of miracles.
Yeah.
You know, it's one thing to broadcast. It's another thing to have this little bit of chat time. You know what I mean? And for the Triple D people that are currently in Triple D, we've got a live call coming up this weekend. For the Remarkable people, we've got one the weekend after that. Oh, my God. All right.
I think I noticed dark mockeries in the house as well. So.
Dark mockery.
Or else Sizzler just said something to him.
It could be.
Okay.
Nancy, love you too.
All right, you guys, have a great day. Oh, for refunds, visit our YouTube channel, feelitrealfun.com.
That's right. We've got a lot of shows up there.
We have. Yep. Okay, have a great day, night, and we'll catch you tomorrow on your manifesting questions answered live. What were you about to say?
Alessandra just said it perfectly. It's amazing how we can hook up with each other on the internets.
Isn't it?
Really is. Like, seriously, think about this, right?
10,000
Yeah,
miles away.
y'all that are out there going, Mr. 20, and it all sucks, and I'm so depressed. 100 years ago, if you got the loogie, you didn't even have AM radio,
Yeah.
right?
Lucky to have a
Think about that.
husband by
You know,
your
you'd have a book, all right?
Yeah.
A book in them. It's like, what do you think happened?
Probably ran away.
Yeah.
You just got your book.
Yeah, then they left and took my book. I was imagining him happy. I was imagining that miserable bastard happy. There's the one I like. You know, it's like, how do you imagine a narcissist not being an asshole? Oh, I dropped the narcissist and asshole part. How do you imagine them happy? See ya. Look at my hairs. Oh my God.
Unless the hairs.
Look, I'm gonna have to order me a brush off the Amazon.com.